I don't know why, but I feel like there is a little bit of a delay. But hello everyone. Welcome back to the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. My name is Tanner Bell, the founder here at makersgonnalearn.com. We are your digital die cut resource where we teach you how to master your machine. We give you 1,000 brand new cut files every single month, which guess what today is? 1,000 new files just got delivered into your membership portal. So you can log on if you're a Makers Gonna Learn member today and have access to 1,000 brand new files. And at the end of today's show, we will prowl around, take a look at those, and it is super, super awesome. So hello, as you all are tuning in, share with me where you're visiting from. Let me know what you've got going on in your neck of the woods. Today, we are going to be discussing, can you make monograms without using Cricut Access? Now, this is a big question because for years, we have not had a monogram feature available within Cricut. But just recently, they have actually created a beta monogram generator. And as me and my team took a look at it, I'm just gonna be honest with you, I wasn't that impressed. So today we are going to review the Cricut monogram maker, and then we're going to discuss what it's like to use other outside sources like Makers Gonna Learn to create your monograms. If you've never made a monogram with either of these, it's gonna be a great comparison to see what you actually may wanna do for future monogram projects. If you all are new here and you're like, Tanner, what type of project should I make with my monogram? We see a lot of people making shirts, decals, bridal gifts. I mean, the possibilities can go on and on. So yay, I'm super, super excited that you all are here today. It is going to be such a great time to get to hang out with you all and be live. This is so good. So as you all are tuning in, just let us know where you're visiting from. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and give me a comment down below and answer those questions as well, because we want to make sure that our friends that watch the replay also are able to enjoy the video content. So, hey Michelle, hey Michael, Gail, oh Teresa's newbie from Tennessee. Hello, fellow Tennessean. Hey Carrie, Gail, Francis, Donna. It is so good to see you guys here today. This is going to be such a great live stream. Hello from Germany. This is going to be great. So let's go ahead and talk about the flow of today's video. The flow of today's live stream is going to be, we have already prepared and have some examples ready for Cricut Monogram Maker, Makers Gonna Learn's options to work with and create monograms. And then we're going to build some ourselves, kind of review it. And then at the end of today's show, we are actually going to take a look at our over 1,000 brand new cut files that are available on Makers Gonna Learn today. They're brand new, they're super exciting, and I cannot wait for you all to be able to see some of these. Arguably, I can say that this cut file release is probably one of my favorites. And the reason why this is one of my favorites is there's a lot of different files in this release. Since we have upped our quantity and we are up to, roughly 1,000 brand new files every month, for our team to do what we call like due diligence and making sure that there's spelling corrections and everything like that. There are so many different files, right? There's 1,000. So we get like these lookbooks and we get to go through them and see the inspiration. So if you're wondering like when you become a member of Makers Gonna Learn, like what type of files we add, there's 1,000 that got added today. So I'm gonna go over some broad categories just so that you guys that are curious will know about this because it's so good. And then we will, at the end of the show, hop over, take a look at it. But if you're not a member to Makers Gonna Learn, you're missing out. There's so many amazing files and you can join today if you need to, and there's a coupon code, FLASH30. So I'm super excited. Hey, Maxine from the Virgin Islands. Deborah, how's the children doing? Y'all, my babies are getting so big. Like, no one told me that my babies would get so big. I wish I had a picture of them with their faces blurred out. I'll show you. Wait, wonder if I do this. Okay, I'll hold my finger on there. Look at my babies. I don't show faces, but they're getting big. So the babies are good, and our older 2 foster kiddos are doing really well too. So they're all great. And yes, 1,000 files a month is insane. And a lot of you may be like, Tanner, how is that possible to maintain quality? It takes more people. Easy as that. Courtney used to lead all of our art purchasing team. And if you guys know, since the beginning of Makers Gonna Learn, we have worked with one of our favorite hand lettering artists and graphic designers, Mary Catherine Burke. She has now stepped into a role where she leads our art purchasing. So she gets to work with a team under her, made up of 5, 6, 7 different vendors that will bring our cut files together. So then I'll just tell you the process. After they hit Mary Catherine and she reviews them, Courtney gets to review them, our team reviews them, we upload them all to the site, which is a very tedious process, and then, you know, there's all the quality assurance and things like that, so it is going to be so much fun. But I just want to go over some of the categories that you're getting in this release, because this is such a good release. I don't want you to miss out, and then we're going to focus on our monograms, but I know you all are here for all the things, and today's a big day. Like, we could have made this live just talking about cut files, but there's a lot to unpack today. So number 1, some of the cut files we have coming out. Country music themes. This is a big one. This is huge. Crochet and knit themes. So a little bit of crocheting files, knitting files. There's a lot of different knots. There's a whole floral alphabet. That one's gonna be really great. There's picnic files. So any type of picnic themes you are going to see in this release. You're also seeing punch needle files, embroidery files. So this is like kind of branching out, like how you can use your machine in complementing projects. This is huge. There's 50 state names. So you all want more files to customize for your state and people moving, coming, things like that. That one's huge. There's a lot of aunt and uncle files this month. We have some group t-shirt ideas that you can take a look at. We have a lot centered around laundry. We have more state names. We have grandparent files, zoo files, circus files, patterns, and then we have extra icons. So there's a lot of different files in this release. There's a lot of variation. There's so many you can take advantage of. Some of our patterns, you know, take a look at some of the animals, some fruit, some hot air balloons, umbrellas. They're really trendy, so don't miss out on those. We have so many great files that I just cannot wait for you to head over and download. So if you're a member, which I know a lot of you are, go download them. You're missing out if you're not already. Carrie says, I'm a member. If you're not, you need to become a member. There is so much more to learn if you are a member. That's so true. So the coupon code today is FLASH30. Use that coupon code. It's the last day to save $30 off that year membership. And you'll get access to my books, my courses, my cut files, commercial use license, fonts, the whole shebang, right? Y'all know the drill. It's like so much stuff, which we love. So that is incredible, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So, ooh, so exciting. It's awesome. We love the cut file release. It's such a big day. And yes, oh, I love when you're able to watch live, Diane. Oh my gosh, yes, it's incredible. So let's go ahead and dive into the question, can you make monograms without Cricut Access? Maybe you haven't seen some of the new Cricut Design Space tools. There's some shifts. There's some things that are going to look a little bit different. We will kind of look at those as we go through our projects today. So that's gonna be super incredible and we're excited. Membership's amazing. I love my year membership. Where do you put the monograms besides towels and shirts? Deborah, so we do decals. I mean, there's so many different things you can monogram, like keychains are a big one. You could put it like acrylic keychains and put UV resin on it to really seal it in. Nancy says, is it a one-time price or monthly? So when you go yearly, you're paying that one price for the whole year. So you say yes today, you're gonna get every cut file release, every course revamp, everything all encompassing of the membership for a full 365 days. So it's incredible. What I love today is that if you become a member and use the coupon code FLASH30, your price over the next year equals 44 cents a day. So it's a really affordable rate right there. So it's 44 cents a day. You pay that at a lump sum. You pay today and you're gonna get instant access to like $600 worth of value. I mean, it's honestly a no-brain offer, and it's the best way to support everything we do here. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. A lot of people have to do brand partnerships and promote a lot of different things. I decided to build a platform that gets to serve you to the best way I know how, which is teach you everything I know, and that's inside the membership. So I want to talk all about the monogram maker because I think it's very interesting today. This is a whole new area they have added on Cricut Design Space that I think you all definitely need to be aware of, okay? So definitely need to be aware of. This is it right here. So it's in the bottom left of the bar, and this right here just says monogram. So right here on the on the canvas right now, you can see that we have been able to go ahead and give you guys some ideas of what you can make in the Cricut Monogram Maker, okay? So what you see right now is the Cricut Monogram Maker and some ideas. Now, one thing I was confused about, when Cricut said they're making a monogram maker, I was like, this is so cool. They can really like elevate, because what I'm going to teach you how we do it is a little bit more steps than the monogram maker. But when you see the monogram maker, it's not really making monograms, which is what I was disappointed about. So what I mean by that is, look at all of these letters. They don't look rounded. They don't look, anything like this. They look just like letters. And obviously there's some cut files and things that coordinate with it, but it's just falls a little flat. When we talk monograms, let me show you the Maker's Gonna Learn monograms we've designed so that you can see we have true monograms, like the Williams, like the Mandala monogram, like this one right here, where it's a true AG. You're able to do actual monograms. Like, that's what I look for in a monogram generator. Like, you want something that can make you the full encompassing monogram. What we're going to teach you that the Cricut one does is it pairs cut files that's in the membership of the Cricut Access with just a regular font. Let me show you. So when you click monogram, you're going to see you type in your initials in the top left corner, and you could we'll do Courtney. So Courtney Rose Chambers, and I think we have to go ahead and do it the monogram way. So Courtney's middle name is Rose, Courtney's first initial is C, and then the last initial is B. Okay, so there you go. There's her monogram, right? But it's in a straight line. When you're talking monogram, like, the best part is like pretty much getting the centered letter in the middle, and then, wait, is it last name first? Oh my gosh. Is it last name first? Now I'm order of monogram. I'm like, wait, is it last name first? Okay. First name initial, last name initial, middle. Let me fix this. So we've got first name initial, last name initial. There we go. So this is Courtney's true initials, because we go first name initial, last name initial, middle name, or maiden name initial. That's why they have the fourth monogram. I don't see people use the 4th monogram a lot. And when I teach on Monogram, you would not believe the amount of people that say they have 2 middle names. If you have 2 middle names, I would personally pick your favorite middle name to use, like your first middle name. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know if you all are with me. I don't know a lot of people that have 2 middle names, but I think it does happen. So this is, Courtney's. You can kind of play around with this. I don't love the CBR. I liked it the other way better, but I'm just gonna try to keep it, not changing anything up so that you all understand for your concept. Now, they do have some other styles here that you can do, which is kind of nice. They'll automatically size your monogram for you. For example, I could use this font or this font. This one doesn't look right to me. So it's just a little bit too automated, I think. Like, just doesn't look professional. And again, this is in beta, so I don't want to give it too much, but I want you all to be aware of what's available. So they have 1 circle. So this is like a true monogram generator when they have the circles. And this is a very basic one and things like that. So yay, love it. So Kathy says, I'm confused. Do I sign up for monthly or is there an annual price? Yes, Kathy. If you want the coupon code today, I just gave you a link to check out and use that coupon code /30 and it's going to say the best value. So that's a great question. But yeah, okay. So you can kind of create your own. We can create Courtney's and just press, one of these. We can play around with it. For the sake of the video, we'll do, I'm trying to find one that looks semi good. We'll just go real simple. And then we could add this box or we could add this circle and we can, just look at the options. This one looks really neat. There's a lot of cool opportunities. This one would be great for something that's going on like at the beach or anything like that. Okay. So this is like a navy blue one. So as you can see, you can make monograms really quickly, but they don't look very complex. If you are not happy with just having like really basic monograms, I'm going to teach you a way to do it without Cricut Access. This option is only available if you have Access. So if you're someone like me who doesn't want to have to pay for Access, we have it just to train on and things like that. But I can show you how to make even better monograms just using some of our fonts at Maker's Gonna Learn. So that's what I'm super, super excited about. Someone says they lost sound. Do we have sound? Hello, hello. I'm gonna test if I have sound because I'm like, do I have sound? Doesn't want to have to. I have sound. So yay. When you join, you do become a member of the Facebook group, which is absolutely like a beautiful place to hang out. So we love that. Thank you guys for letting me know you all have sound too. That's incredible. So what I'm super excited about now is to kind of take you through what happens when you want to build your own monogram. So if you all have like a preferred one you would like me to maybe like build out with you or anything, let me know. There's a lot of options here, so we'll just kind of play around and build some of these. But first, we are going to hop over to the Maker's Gonna Learn website. So this right here, you can kind of see some of our cut files we are using today. We use the Monogram Pineapple as a cut file. We've used the Doodle Floral Monogram. This one's a really unique one, and I want to show you what we did. So we built this S right here in the middle. Our middle S is built with the this monogram font, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make that monogram because it's honestly go blow your mom. And it's really simple. So you can see the Doodle Monogram font. The split monogram is great to have on hand for projects when you are going to kind of incorporate the full last name, which is great. You can also have the 2-letter monogram circle instead of having to do a 3-letter monogram circle. This is very handy. You can see the zigzag circle. I love this one. And that's awesome. And then you can see the twirly. And this is one of our just favorite fonts right here because it looks so good. And we paired it with the split monogram. So that one was able to create the Williams right here, which is again just a really great cut file. So let's build some monograms together and kind of show you what you can do. So let's go ahead and click on upload and see what files we have over here. See if we have some of these. You guys are seeing some sneak peeks to some projects. Let's do a simple one with just the pineapple so you guys can see how easy it is. So we're gonna click add to canvas and we can just simply size this down. Now, let's take a look at the new 4 squares. This is so different than what we're used to with having to unlock, regroup, and things like that. You can see you can still spin if necessary and whatnot, but you don't have to, and things are super, super fun. So yay, now that we have done that, we need to make sure that we're going to do the 2-letter font. So if you needed to grab the 2-letter circle font, it's really simple. Once you're a member, you're just go click the download button. Bada bing, bada boom. 2-letter circle, open the zip file up, and just like a 2-letter circle, you're going to have a left circle font and a right circle font. Now it sounds complex. All you need to do is open both of these and click install, install. That's all you need to do. Now I've already installed this, even though it says not installed, but let's see if we have it. So we're going to go to System Fonts, and we're going to search left, and we have the 2-letter circle left. So if I click on the 2-letter circle left, I can see it here, and we're just going to type in a C for Courtney, and then we're going to copy and paste. And we're going to change that font to the 2-letter circle right. And now we will type B. So there you have it. You can bring this closer. And now what we can do is change the color to like that. And look at this. We're able to drag it over here. We're able to scale it up. I mean, y'all, this is really easy, okay? So you are able to build this without necessarily needing Cricut Access because you're using 2 Makers Gonna Learn fonts. So we like giving you guys the variation of both of these, and it is going to be super, super fun. So that's one thing we really, really love about being able to use the monogram generator. When you're using Makers Gonna Learn fonts, you don't need the monogram generator, right? You can just use your own fonts and things. So just to reiterate, let's build another one that could be a little bit more complex. So that was a really simple one. Which one should we build now? Let me know. I'm thinking we could build, we could use the zigzag circle. Let's do an easy win with the doodle floral monogram because this one, y'all, is a game changer and it's using another feature Cricut has. So we could just switch over here and we want to move to the doodle. So we're just going to search doodle. This is using our doodle floral monogram. And we just want to pick a letter here. So we could just do R, for example, and scale this up. And now that you have this, we can just add a background. Okay, we're just going to add a background. So we're going to add an offset. When I say background, it's just a simple offset. We're going to do 0.25. And then what you're going to have here is rounded corners. So we're going to click apply, and now you can change the colors. So you can see here the inner circle can be like blush pink, and then the outside circle could be, you know, a gray, or it could be a dark gray, or, you know, whatever you kind of think would be good. So that would be really simple. And then you could just group these together. So that's a really easy way to make a monogram. And then you have this monogram. Oh, and we have such a great question. We have someone that asked, Tanner, wouldn't they already have to have access to use the canvas? How many of us here at Makers Gonna Learn on the YouTube channel today think that you have to have access to use Cricut? The truth is that you don't. You don't have to be an Access member to use Cricut Design Space. What Access is pretty much a built-in integration, meaning it's a membership inside of included software. So roughly a year and like a month ago, Cricut was going to limit us and say you only received 20 uploads a month in Cricut Design Space if you were not an Access member. And there was so much like rebuttal to that they were like, oh, we're sorry, we didn't mean that. So what that means is when you buy a Cricut Design Space is included. You can upload as many photos, cut files, anything you want to be in there. And then they've switched their model where now some of their features, like additional features, are included only in Access, which I haven't talked about that a lot. Now, I kind of like this model, and here's why. Let me tell you. I like that Cricut is looking to expand the software opportunity, because now we're not saying we're getting access just for files, right? We're not saying that. We're saying we're getting access to other features, which they haven't released all the features. I hope they do, but we're getting closer. I think when they said, hey, I'm going to restrict people from using and uploading files to Access or to Cricut, you have to have access, that was taking an easy way out approach, right? They were just like, okay, now everyone has to be an Access member. We don't have to do any new work. Luckily, people were up in arms, right? They were very upset. So they retracted. They retracted the statement, and I think they sat down at their table, like at a boardroom, and was like, hey, let's make a product that everyone wants to be a part of. So I'm not 100% against Access. It is great value. There's a lot you get in there, but I think we need a few more features, and things like our monogram generator needs to be a little bit more well equipped, right? It's only in beta now, so there is room for improvement, because what I'm going to teach you now is you have to, use 3 different fonts. So you have to go through the downloading process 3 times, and you have to size it or duplicate it 3 times with 3 fonts. So it is a different process. But I like the results that we can get doing it ourselves right now through Makers Gonna Learn fonts, which is why I'm teaching you that. So Kate says, I wonder if a bigger print and cut size will be put under paid access for features. So that's my next thought. I think it gets really gray area when you are having paid features and free features and included features. Like I would expect people to not waste material would be an included feature personally. I would think that, but who am I? I'm just a fellow crafter like you, right, my friends? I'm just a fellow crafter. So yeah, that's kind of my stance on it. You all can let me know what you all think. And I'd love to hear your opinions too. So let's pick another monogram over here. We could do the zigzag, or the twirly. Let's see in our example which one we want to build. Let's do the zigzag because that one's fun and really easy. Or you could do a mandala. I mean, the process for these are very, very similar. So let's try to make the twirly one. So let's go to upload, and we just want to find the Mandala Monogram file that we had uploaded. So here's our Mandala Monogram file. It is Mandala 01, I believe. So you can just scale this up. And then what we're going to do is add in the monogram font. So we're going to click text, and we're going to switch this from the doily to the twirly. So you can see once you've uploaded the twirly, all three fonts, you're going to have a twirly left, a twirly right, and a twirly center. Spoiler alert, I always start with the center, okay? Let's go ahead and click on center. And we are going to put M for McCoy. This is actually for Lauren's monogram. So we have the M, and I'm just going to move this, oops. I'm just going to move this over, and I'm going to click duplicate and move this down. And now we can do the font twirly. This really doesn't take a lot of time, which is really cool. It's really easy to do. Like, there's not a lot of work included, which is nice. And then we'll do twirly right. So now we'll click on S. So yay, we have the L, the M, and the S. So I'm going to bring this close together. Love this. Love how it all kind of can just touch. And then we can obviously scale this up because it's so small. So we're going to take these three, size it up, and just kind of get them ready to fit in here. Yay! Love this, love this, love this, love this. So there we have it. And you could easily, you know, change this to this color and change our other mandala to a navy, you know, something like that. And then bada bing, bada boom, you could easily group this together, and then you have two vinyl layers ready to go, right? This is so, so good. Kate says, I got the solo for the bigger print than cut, and it's amazing. I wish Makers Can Learn would look at the solo y'all unboxed. Kate, I know, we've so many machines we need to teach on and add to our portfolio. There's so much. Yes, I'm new to Cricut. What video do you recommend for me to watch to get started? Oh my gosh. Well, there's two options. Number one, if you are looking to get started with Cricut, you can look at our membership. It's like everything. Like, it has a bow on it for you with cut files, fonts, the community, the courses, all of that's all encompassing. It's all included. It's a really amazing offer. I didn't want to have to teach you 5 classes. I wanted you to have one place to go to get everything you need, from community to projects to training to files, everything. That's included in membership. If you're not ready for membership, the YouTube channel has a lot of really great training. I would recommend personally to really focus on learning software. And here's why. When you can learn software, you're going to, everything else is going to come second nature. So I did a 32-minute Cricut Design Space for Beginners video 9 months ago, and I want you to watch this. And if you learn 1 or 2 things in this video, I promise you, you will love your membership just even more. So I'm gonna go tag you, start here. So both of those, whoops, wrong thing, remove. So I'm just gonna send this to you, start here, and I'm just going to give you the video link. So save this, open this, you could watch it now, watch it later. It's going to really help you get some fundamental aspects, and you'll get to see kind of like the process of how we teach people. So if you love that training, you'll especially love our membership. So yay, I love it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We're about to dive into just looking at some new cut files. This is such a fun time because I love being able to kind of show you the two opportunities you have to design your own monograms. And it's awesome. Hey from Nigeria. Kelsey loves this release so much. Okay, I'm just dying to take a look. Like, we're going to have to dive over to the release because it's incredible. Okay, so let's just look at cut files. Now, notice that I'm logged in. So as soon as you become a member, you get access to download all of these. And here's what I want you all to know. You do not have to, be a member to look at everything. And Megan does make a good point. The current updates will look a little bit different for you if you're watching that training, but there's still so much good training that is in that one. It's like a 40-minute video. So I still recommend that one until we get like more 2022 training. So anyway, we have the newest collection. Let's go ahead and take a look at that with so many new files. This is incredible. Yes, anybody that needs to join the membership, join today with the coupon code FLASH30. It was for the 4th of July. So go ahead and grab it as the last days are here. And yes, so right out of the gate, like I told you, we have 12 days of Christmas. This file is so complex. I should do this like as a weeding challenge, right? Like we should just hang out and weed it. 12 days of Christmas at the beach, 12 mermaids swimming, 11 seahorses swimming, 10 dolphins swimming, and or 10 dolphins singing. Oh, I can't even read. 9 seagulls singing, 10 dolphins dancing, 7 boats sailing, 6 palm trees swaying. It's such a good one. So that would be a fun one. The 3-ring circus. 99% of a child's awesomeness comes from their uncle, which would be a fun shirt. So all of these are just so amazing. I love the Alexa files. Like, Alexa, file my taxes. Alexa, skip to Friday. Like, they're fun. A lot of these animal heads would be great for kids. And there's just so many. Like, if you all notice, like, we're really, being able to rock it with the different alphabet and have, like, more complex files that would be good for print and cut, kind of good for everything. The ASL is so good. We love that. You can see we have the Arizona, and you can kind of see the cut files go in alphabetical order. So that's incredible. I do want to let you all know our new website is going to have an even easier way of going through the cut files, which I'm super excited about. So it's going to be really incredible. But as you can see, like, just looking at these files right here, what I notice is such a great mix, right? Such a great mix of print and cut files, sublimation files, vinyl files, pattern files, right? Like, there's such a great variety, which is going to bring your value up exponentially, right? It's going to be incredible. Carrie, if you need anything for teenagers, I promise you, this library has been being built since 2017, and I know there's a lot of good stuff for different teenagers. So if there's anything more specific, put your request in the Facebook group because we need those. But yes, so you can see lots of knots, all of the different cheerleading, the Christmas flamingo, the Christmas mermaid. I mean, these files are good, y'all. These are so good. They're really, really fun. You can see the circus conductor, the circus horse, the citrus patterns, the coffee patterns. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this coffee pattern. Kathy says, when is the new website being launched? Y'all, we have been working so hard on it. I don't want to even give you details because I'm hoping it's going to be this year. But when I tell you we have been working extraordinarily hard on it, that would be an understatement. and it's been slow intentionally. Like we have slowed down. And are these files yours? Yes, they are my files. My team developed these files, and you get access to them when you're a member. So we have thousands upon thousands of files that you get when you join the membership. So this is just kind of like what we came out with today. We have 1,000 files that are out every single month. So you do get new files every first Thursday of the month. And I love that. So that's a great question. Oh, look at the elephant. Excuses don't burn calories. That one's so funny. You know, there's a lot floating on the river, killing my liver. These are wild, so wild. Oh my goodness, we have a error on the website. What the heck? I'm just trying to browse through. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna click next page. We're gonna try again. Okay, it's all good. But yes, here's the floral alphabet we were talking about. Oh my gosh, is your membership better than Cricut Access? So it's totally different. I don't want you to like feel like they're comparable. You could use our membership over Cricut Access, but it's kind of like its own aisle, right? Like people use both, people just use Makers Can Learn. It's up to you to decide that for your crafting. But we give you way more education, way more community. We help you make money with your machine with the commercial use license and so much more. So I think it's a little bit more practical. You get a lot more touch points, a lot more support from our team. And that's just the facts. And I think our files are getting better and better every single day. So I love that. And you can see here, florals, I mean, so many good ones. Oh, the floral alphabet, I do love the floral alphabet. Sweet tea and country music. I mean, y'all, there's so many good ones. The guinea pigs. You know, a lot of you have really wanted a lot of these, so I love to see that you'll like request that I know people have like been able to be like, hey, this would be cool, this would be great, this would be great, and it come to life. So high tide. This one would actually be a really good file to do some training on. I wonder if it's a, hold on, let me download this one. I'm curious about something. Is there a SVG? Oh my gosh, there's an SVG. So I could do a really great training. Let me just upload this. This is why it's so easy to be a member, because you can see something and you could be like, oh my gosh, I need this file right now. And you'd be like, yeah, you do need the file right now. So let me just click upload image and drag this SVG. I think this would be a great multi-layer vinyl training because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors of vinyl, and it would make something so good. Oh my gosh, look at this. And it's all organized for you, ready to go, which I love. So wherever the file went, oh my gosh, I really, first of all, love this file. Number 2, I think it would be so good for people that want to do a little multi-layer vinyl with it. So that would be a great idea. Okay, back to scrolling. Did I, oh my gosh, where did my page go? Of all my, oh, here we go. But yeah, so many good ones. The hot air balloon files, the I crochet to burn off the crazy, hustle for the muscle, I get us back into trouble, I get us out of trouble, I knit to burn off the crazy. So many good ones. So yeah, so great. Yes, do it. Can I upload and ungroup your files? Also, can I use your files for laser cutting machines? Y'all, yes, you can totally use our files for laser, and you can upload our files and ungroup them, change the colors, customize them, modify them, things like that. We do have Christian cut files. That's incredible. When will you begin Christmas crafting? I love Christmas crafting. You'll see some sprinkled in Christmas in July projects here on the channel, and we will be going hard probably at least by August or September at the latest. But then once we start, like October 1st, we make Christmas. Like October 1 to December 25th, like Christmas. That's all we do. It's crazy. So it's awesome. But yeah, so many cut files. Yes. Oh my gosh, you will love all of our inspiration files and Christian files. They're so good. When you become a member, you also get a lot of fonts. Oh my gosh, so many fonts. There's almost, I think we're at 1,000 fonts now, which is such an accomplishment because I love our fonts. Like our members use our fonts more than anything because you can make customized projects. So if you have thought about joining, again, really want to encourage you to do that because you're going to get to play around with all these new files. And you can search. So this is just going in the entire library of files. So woohoo. Oh, Carrie says, tell them about the license. Yes, you do get a commercial use license to make money with your machine, which we absolutely love that here at Makers Gonna Learn. So any of our files you can make up to 500 times by like cutting it out, cutting the file and making money with it up to 500 times with a commercial use license of that year membership. And if you do not renew access, you will still have access to Design Space. Remember, Cricut Access is a membership. Cricut Design Space is included because you bought the machine. So that's a great question. So yay. I'm excited to make last year's ornaments and add etching to them. Oh my gosh, there's so many ornaments this year. I just want to show you all like really transparent. Courtney has been researching all the different things and she's been sending me like so much inspiration on TikTok because you guys know that's like the new place. So we're doing all the research for you. So it's gonna be awesome. And yes, if you're a member, go ahead and put all of your suggestions over on the Facebook group because we'll take those and run with them and start working on them. And they're super awesome. But my friends, this has been so much fun. I'm so excited to get to hang out with you today. If you all have any questions, be sure to email customer support. Our team is available around the clock to help you guys master that Cricut machine of yours. And if you need anything, just reach out. So we'd love to support you and help you there. It's gonna be a great place for you guys to get the support that you all need. And it's a lot of fun. So enjoy making your monograms, enjoy checking out the 1,000+ cut files that dropped today. And I cannot wait to see you back here real soon for more crafting and DIY goodness. And until the next video, go ahead and watch some other ones. It's so good. And there's a lot. If you haven't watched the etching one where we use citrus stripping and meshed it with tumblers, it's incredible. So I'd love for you guys to check it out, and I'll see you back here at the Maker